Yo, hello there, hello Coach KP. So right now I want to specifically talk about the Morgana buff. So I want to say, is this just a cope buff? Is this even useful? So let's just jump into it. AP ratios per tick increased to 8.5 AP from 7% AP ratio. So she's gonna have slightly more DPS, she's gonna poke a little better, I assume. Monster damage increased by 10%, so maybe we'll see some Morgana jungle, maybe, but the issue is that there is already Talia or Karthus that are just better. Her E, again, like this will be definitely good at taking down Drakes or level 1 leashing your jungle, of course, if you have a W start, but not too great as for a bot laner, right? From the other hand, Shield has 2 less seconds, which is really nice to have. Then later on, gonna have the same amount of cooldown. Now, it's really a reasonable buff because 26 seconds is insane. That's insanely long, just because, look, like a Lux just uses a re, that's like 10 seconds cooldown, and Morgana only has like every 26 seconds, so she can get like 2 E's off before Morgana gets even her next E up, right? And it's just like it's supposed to be a protective ability, but it's really better into CC than just poke, right? Soul Shackles, base damage increase, so it's gonna be a bit higher with 25, right? And also 10 with 50, 10 with 75, so its scaling gonna be a bit better, same as its HP ratio, my bad, it got a bit higher by 10%, which is definitely great. So she's gonna have a bit more damage, which is good because she likes damage. And also bonus movement speed is increased. Again, this is really good. 10, 35, it's definitely a great buff. New effect now gains bonus movement speed when moving towards all directions instead of just the enemy champions, because and the stun also lasts longer by this 0.25 2 seconds, which is definitely great later on. So because this ability, Morgana's ult, is mechanically bad, because the issue is that what if you want to ult someone, right, and you wanna space out, right? You don't want to actually just walk towards them, so you don't actually get the movement speed. Or the other issue is, for example, I play Morgana, I use my E, Lux eat it off, then he's looking for a Q. And the issue is, if you're ulting and you're sidestepping, right, you actually lose that bonus movement speed. So it's kind of bad that you only get that movement speed when you are looking towards the enemy champion. So your side steps are a bit wacky, because then you don't get the speed. So you can't like advance forward sideways, right? Which kind of did suck, so that got fixed for the better. Now these changes won't make Morgana really broken or anything. I think she will be a bit more viable, maybe she will be a bit more picked. Morgana will still face some issues, as her Q is often quite inaccurate, her E still has a very long cooldown, her W often just does no damage because people just walk out of it if you don't connect W. So it's just still gonna be kind of a shit champion, but less shit, if it makes sense. So yeah, like I don't like the issue is like even throw the buff like everything on the champ, it just like kind of a bad shit, like it's a bad champion design. Does it make sense? It's kind of like Swain, you know.